The rarest attachment style, affecting roughly 5 to 15% of people, is disorganized attachment. It develops in early relationships where a caregiver was both a source of safety and a source of stress. This creates an internal conflict in the nervous system and leads to contradictory patterns in close relationships. People with this style deeply want emotional closeness, yet simultaneously fear it, which often shows up as sudden mood shifts and unpredictable behavior. A person may seek intimacy, quickly idealize a partner, and then abruptly pull away, becoming irritable or emotionally shut down. Closeness feels desirable, but unsafe at the same time. As a result, trust becomes difficult. Signals to others are mixed. Dependence is avoided, yet loneliness is also psychologically intolerable. The nervous system is constantly trying to reduce internal tension, and that is the core of this pattern. Many people experience this without understanding why, and I'll explain the mechanism through a concrete example. Early in my professional practice, I observed a revealing family case that clearly illustrates how internal representations can distort the perception of reality. The case involved a couple who had been married since youth. From the outside, the woman described her partner as controlling and threatening. However, a detailed assessment and multiple conversations with both parties revealed no objective evidence to support this narrative. On the contrary, the woman herself demonstrated pronounced narcissistic features and a strong need for constant external validation. The man showed no signs of aggression, was socially functional, employed, and the conflicts in the relationship were episodic and situational rather than pervasive. The core issue was that the woman had developed a persistent internal image of threat that gradually came to be experienced as reality. This image was sustained by fear, dependency, and early life experiences rooted in childhood, rather than by her partner's actual behavior. The key factor in such cases is not an external source of danger, but the projection of an old internal scenario onto a close relationship. Attempting to eliminate the perceived external source of fear rather than recognizing and working through the internal image leads to distorted decisions and serious consequences for everyone involved. It is important to understand that fear, once formed internally, does not disappear simply because circumstances change. It will continue to reproduce itself until the person begins to work with their own inner structures. This is why psychology places such emphasis on self-observation, perceptual correction, and responsibility for one's internal representations. Supporting others, fostering a sense of safety, and maintaining conscious awareness of one's own reactions are what genuinely reduce the risk of destructive patterns and what distinguish psychological maturity regardless of cultural or ideological context.